Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'll be saying if there was a world 11, and I'll be making my team for it. Basically, it's pretty simple. 11 people, best in the world in each position. Basically, no rules about I have to pick different nationalities, whatnot. Literally, the best. This video is actually my opinion. The best goalkeeper, best left back, best centre backs, best right. You know what anyway. I'm just going to position by position listing off. Then at the end, I'll have the whole squad and the formation sort of lined out, and then you can decide if you agree with me. All right, let's get into it. Goalkeeper Alisson. If you saw last week's video, Europe v South America, you know it was probably between him and Thibaut Courtois. And with Courtois being injured this season, I feel like Alisson has just kind of cemented his spot as the best goalkeeper in the world. So not much else to say. Brazilian number one, Liverpool number one. He's pretty good. Left back Andy Robertson. There's a Scottish player in the world 11. But really, if you think about left backs, who else is there? For the South America team, I picked Marcus Acuna. So I think that really tells you all you need to know about the state of left backs, I guess. It was kind of Andy Robertson or Theo Hernandez. But as I already picked Robertson for the Europe v South America one, it was kind of obvious who I was going to pick for this one. And yeah, another Liverpool player. Speaking of Liverpool players, centre back Virgil van Dijk. That's 3 Liverpool in a row. It's not looking good considering they literally lost to Everton as well. I mean, that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of old by the time you're watching this though. It's I'm filming this a week in advance. I'm filming this before you've even seen the last video. That's how in advance I am. I'm just good like that. But I mean, Van Dijk, if this was 2019, he would have been the best player ever. I would have put him in straight away. But it was still a pretty easy choice. I mean, this was the centre back pairing. I just spoiled it. Well, he was one of the centre backs in the Europe team, and I felt he deserved it. So, I mean, yeah, I picked him. Centre back Ruben Dias, completing the European centre back partnership, I guess. Well, Ruben Dias and Van Dijk were kind of shoo-ins. I wasn't going to pick Araujo or Marquinhos ahead of them. No offense to those guys, but kind of as these guys. I mean, Portugal centre back, Man City as well. I mean, he's pretty good, so it's not much really else to say, to be honest. Jeremy Frimpong. What a legend. What a guy. I mean, before you cry about Trent, I explained that in the Europe v South America video, so go see that. But I mean, this guy could be doing an invincible dribble. They might have lost by the time you're seeing this, so I might have spoiled it. But even so, won the Bundesliga, in the cup final, in the Europa League, semis? Even that's still an amazing season. And I mean, he's still young, so he's got plenty of years ahead of him, and I mean, he's pretty good. He's also can be a bit more attacking as well. So with the solid defense we have, we can kind of push him forward and still feel comfortable with the defense. Centre mid, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, he's Kevin De Bruyne. He's pretty good, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of obvious I was going to pick him. Treble winning last year. I mean, one of the best creative players in the world. He's just going to be setting up everything for our other people in the team. Centre mid, Rodri, his fellow Man City midfielder. I mean, basically iterate the same I said as him. Very good at football. Gonna help the team out. He can be a more sort of defensive-minded midfielder. Spoiler alert for the next player. They're not defensive-minded, really. But yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. Attacking mid Bellingham, rounding out an all-European midfield, which kind of shows you how the European midfield kind of runs rings around the South American one in the last video. I mean, it's Bellingham, man. He's been one of the best players this year. He's going to get close to the Ballon d'Or. Cole Palmer clear, though. No, I'm kidding, sorry. But, he's going to be close there. I mean, he's, 19? And he's top scorer in La Liga for Real Madrid. He's going to be, England's star man at the Euros. I mean, not much else to say. This midfield, no one's beating it. I mean, I'm making this list, but I'm who are they actually going to play against? Because I can't just do World 11 v second World 11. I mean, if you want to see that, what if there was a World 22 or something? Then, I guess I don't know. Anyway, left wing Vinicius Junior. This was between him and Liao, pretty much. If you saw the last video, basically, if you haven't seen the last video, watch it before this one, because this video is just spoiling that one. Um, I mean, same with Bellingham, Real Madrid. I mean, Brazilian is like taking over the reins from Neymar. Neymar was not in consideration at all for me, basically. I mean, he's been injured literally all season and he plays in Saudi now. But, I mean, Vinicius, he's just going to add that pace for us. Same with our other winger, to be honest. But, I mean, there's no better left winger in world football right now. Right wing, Mbappe. I know his best position is probably striker, but I'd still rather have him at right wing than, like, no offense to Rodrigo, but it was him or Mbappe, basically. Maybe I was thinking maybe Salah, but I was like, no. And even like if it was Mbappe's best position, I'd put him at striker. But I feel like the striker we've got is better than Mbappe at striker, and rather the striker we've got and Mbappe right wing than Mbappe at striker, and like Rodrigo or Salah or something. Anyway, he's Mbappe. He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or like 20 years in a row soon. He's gonna go to Real Madrid at the end of the season. He's gonna be France top goal scorer. He's gonna win like I don't know everything. Striker Harry Kane. Kane over Haaland. Ha ha ha. And Lewandowski. But I don't think anyone's really arguing about Lewandowski anymore. He kind of fell off since he left Bayern. I mean, Kane been tearing it up in the Bundesliga pretty much all season. Like he could he's gonna get pretty close to Lewandowski's goal record in his first season. And yes, you'll be like, well, Bayern haven't won the league. But I mean, it's not his fault. He's been doing kind of everything he can. I mean, he scored a lot of goals. I mean, they're in like the semi-finals of the Champions League. So it's how like they're having an awful season, So stop hating on them. So this is how our final team looks. Sorry, it's a bit like blurry. It's the best I could do. I mean, that whole look at that midfield. Like that's the same as the Europe one. We got Bellingham sort of pushing forward, then Rodri and De Bruyne sort of holding the fort. Then you can push up Frimpong a bit. Robertson could push up, get some assists, cross it in. You've got Mbappe and Vinny, like absolute pace on the wing. Like no one's defending that. And then obviously you got Kane up front. I mean, it's pretty much the perfect team. Like, although it's World 11, but no Messi or Ronaldo in the World 11. Tell someone 5 years ago, and they would cry. But I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, Messi, but you playing MLS, Ronaldo, you playing Saudi, like you guys just aren't as good anymore. I mean, I doubt they're watching this, so I don't need to talk to them, but still, you get it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what your World 11 would be. Let me know what other videos you want to see. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.